Yeah, but that's why I want to come in now, so I've got them for when I run out. No, did you not just hear me? Monday is no good. I can't do Monday. Right, fine. Cheers, yeah, Monday, 4 o'clock, I'll see you then. Yeah, cheers for nothing. I'm only trying to get a repeat painkiller prescription. I think I was trying to get crack.
What, you feeling worse?
No, I mean, I've got loads to tide me over.
What's the problem then?
Nothing, I'm just, like kicking off at the receptionist.
You've got too much time on your hands, pal. I'll see you in a bit, yeah?
What was Grandad asking Misty last night?
What?
He kept saying yes over and over, really loud.
Oh, he was just checking that she was comfy on the camp bed.
Can I have pink hair like Misty?
No, you cannot.
Can I be vegan?
No.
Couldn't she get a nose ring?
No. You have to say something.
Me? What about? Your dad's impressive stamina or the spirit animal screeching?
Morning. Wow, this place is the best. So quiet. I literally slept like the dead.
Morning. I'm off to work. Nicola wants a word.
What about, Princess?
I just wanted to check you were OK to see them over to Kids Club.
Yes, no problem at all.
Oi! Little Miss Banksy, don't even think about it.
It wasn't.
I thought I told you to get lost.
You don't get it. My dad's a good person. He doesn't deserve this. She has to drop the charges.
But it's not happening, so do one.
You don't know him.
I don't have to. I know his type inside out.
He explained. He paid her. Nobody forced us to do anything.
No, but he filmed it. Without her knowing and used it as blackmail.
You're lying!
No, he's lying! He's lied to you your whole life because that is who he is. He's a disgusting, sick, pervert of a man who takes what he wants, throws a few quid at the damage and moves on. And finally, it's catching up with him. And I'm telling you this, he deserves every slow, miserable year behind bars he's got coming. Tell your mum to let him rot.
Oh, hiya. You've just missed Vanessa. She's gone to drop Johnny at the childminders.
Well, I came to see you, actually. There'll be a drink behind the bar waiting for you when you're done.
Thank you. Pretty sure I'll need one.
Laurel got you babysitting, has she?
I'm watching her, actually. Not allowed this back till she's done at least 2 past papers.
Doing medieval history. They're really into their torture technique, so he's going to be sorry.
You've done that table twice.
Yeah, because I take hygiene very seriously, Brenda.
Well, when you finished, I thought we could throw caution to the wind and book that band we like for the reception.
All right. I thought we'd decided they'd blow the budget.
Yeah, well, there's always the credit card to mop up any extras.
Just don't let anyone nick it like Mum's.
Oh, any luck with the police?
Yeah, she got a call earlier. Someone's going to come see her.
What, they're sending somebody out for a bit of online fraud?
Well, they must be taking it seriously.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Oral Thomas.
Yes, PC Matthews?
And this is PC Evans. Still OK to do this here?
Yes, of course. I have to say, I was surprised you wanted to see me. Fraud stuff barely makes a ripple these days.
It doesn't normally, but something about this one stood out. Thought it might be worth a chat.
Up to much?
Pretty hectic, actually. I've got no pub shift, so I've got a lot of moping to cram in today.
Huh. Me too.
And obviously the TV isn't going to watch itself.
Could come and do that at mine, if you want.
Kind of have to be alone for the moping side of things, though.
I'll get us bacon butties.
Then I suppose I can make it work, just this once.
We checked the statements you gave us and the items purchased. As you can see, this is the last place you used the card. And it's also the address where the goods have been sent to.
The cafe? All of them?
Correct. We're pretty certain that's where it went missing.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Usually they do attempt to cover the tracks a bit better, I'll give you that. We think they might have slipped up this once.
This once?
Could be a wider fraud. Someone working there might be cloning or stealing cards. Can you remember who served you? Last Tuesday, the 3rd. Wasn't Daz Spencer, was it, by any chance?
No, it wasn't. It was Brenda. One of the owners.
And you're certain it was Brenda Walker?
Oh my goodness, I just remembered. I was going to be out a few weeks ago and I asked Brenda in the cafe, could I send something there so she could sign for it? So my computer must have remembered an old delivery address.
You told the credit card company none of these items were yours. Shiatsu neck massager, LED candle bumper pack, world's longest hot water bottle.
Yes, that was my son, Arthur. He's a bit of a practical joker, and I caught him on the laptop the other night, and I just joined the dots together, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to cancel the claim and pay for everything. Don't get in touch with the cafe. I'm mortified to think that I could have got them into trouble.
All right. But I suggest you're more careful with who has access to your card in future.
Yeah, I've learnt my lesson. Don't worry.
Well, he got 4 years for blackmail and harassment on 2 counts. The other girl was there as well. She was amazing. We're going to keep in touch. And the judge gave him a right telling off.
That is great. Good for you, babe. Got the bubbly on ice as promised.
Oh, do you know what? I think I'm just going to head home.
I'm sorry, what? She's turning down free booze. Houston, we have a problem.
I'm okay. It's a good thing. I wanted him put away, but...
It just stings a bit, doesn't it, having it all dragged up again?
You can say that again.
Where's your dad and Ness?
Our dad had to rush off to take Eliza to an appointment, and Rona just grabbed Vanessa about some vet things, so... I'll be fine.
Wait there, please. Marlon, you're up. Come on, let's get you home.
No. Too boring. Seen that. Not funny. No. Too violent. No. No. Seen that.
All right. It's going to be time for real hairdressers at this rate.
Scroll quicker then.
I'm surprised you can remember what you've seen, to be honest. No, I mean... But that's good, though, right?
Yeah. Picking out a new box set comes in really useful with Seb.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter, I should probably go.
Look, no. Hey, come on, look, if I put my foot in it... I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's short-term stuff. That's the problem. That and anything to do with the accident. I just want to remember if I fed my son, or if he's had his nap yet. I hate that I can't trust myself around him. I've been writing stuff down. It's not the same.
I thought you were doing the hypnotherapy thing. Wasn't it any good?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to go back there.
Yeah. They didn't really go through that much, just the facts. His solicitor made a big deal about Phil being self-employed, needing to support his family, his daughter.
Hey, don't sweat it. Him being locked away is a blessing to that kid.
He kept saying that Phil was a different person back then, that he should only be judged on the blackmail, not his past mistakes.
He didn't assault you, did he, back then?
No, he was just a creepy weirdo.
Well, there's no law against that, unfortunately.
But he isn't different, he's the same. Worse, if anything. And it wasn't just the blackmail, was it? It was the way he made me feel about what I did.
Hey, don't give him what he wanted. Don't you dare.
Jacob. Put the telly on, you've made the news.
Who attempted to blackmail 2 women has been jailed for 4 years today. The conviction came as a result of a new initiative by Houghton Police to support vulnerable witnesses and crack down on this type of crime. Detective Inspector Mark Bales had this to say.
Unfortunately, in recent years, we've noticed an increase in these cases. Offenders trying to extort money by obtaining images online or otherwise that the victim would prefer to keep private. I hope the success of this investigation sends a message that we take these offences seriously, that we will prosecute, and we'll do our utmost to protect anyone who comes forward to report these crimes. Thank you.
Wow. That really makes it all seem worth it when he puts it like that.
That's who handled the case, then? D.I. Bales?
Yeah. He's been brilliant.
What's the big emergency?
We need to talk about Misty.
Oh, do we have to?
You'll have to take him.
Mum would never agree to that. Anyway, we haven't got the room.
Oh, like we do. Have you seen how many kids we've got?
Who all adore their granddad.
Yeah, and she'll probably end up killing their granddad. They were at it again all night, full volume.
Just tell him to give it a rest. Simple, then no one has to move.
It's not just that. Me and Jimmy never get any time. Sorry to disturb. Can I shoot off?
Oh, no. Is it bad news with the police?
No, it's all sorted. I need to go to the bank and tie up a few loose ends.
Oh, yeah, of course, no problem.
Right, thanks.
So go on. What about you and Jimmy?
Well, I told him to talk to Dad, but he won't do it.
Right, then. I suppose I'm going to have to help.
You'll have a word?
God, no. But come to the salon later. I'll give you a nice, relaxing facial, and then you can practice on me how you're going to broach it.
Ah, you're a lifesaver, Tar.
No probs. So they didn't give you a female officer, then?
Yeah, at first. Then Bales took over. He got Phil to admit everything.
Well, that's great.
What?
No, nothing.
Did you know him or something?
Oh, yeah, because Dingles know every single copper, don't they?
No, just because you've been odd ever since we watched the news.
All right, fine. He was the one who put me away, yeah? For perverting the course of justice when Home Farm burnt down.
Hiya, sorry. Rona reckons I double booked her, but it's totally Pearl. She won't budge off the old system. 2 systems, 2 appointments, 1 vet. And the qualified professional looks like she can't organise a routine worming.
Well, I'd love to talk worms, but I'm going to go because I've left Marlon in the lurch, actually.
Oh, you're not stopping for a brew?
Just had one. So, I'll catch you later, yeah?
You two had a Barney or something?
No. She's been dead nice.
She can be nice. Sometimes.
V, I think you maybe need to go after her.
Here you are.
Woodstock.
2 vegan brunches.
Perfect, thanks.
Do you not worry where your protein comes from?
Where do you think a cow gets its protein from, Brenda?
Oh, I've never thought about it. And neither of you, going by the steak slice you inhaled in here the other day.
It was mushroom. I'm vegan.
And I've got pink hair. Sorry, I've got a bit of a backlog. I don't like doing this, turning customers away, but it might be better if you pop back later.
I'm not here for food. I'm here to see you, so I can wait.
So, helping Mal on his code for a nice sit-down, is it?
Wayne knows not to get his hopes up.
Oh, he's definitely not a happy bunny you legged it
I
before.
reckon Tracy needed the company.
She said that news report upset you.
Yeah, right, I'm in bits.
You can talk to me, you know, if you need to. Like, I don't mind if it's about Declan.
Can you just go, please?
You haven't offered me a drink yet. Rude.
Hurry up, it's starting.
Or we could just binge watch some more Blood and Guts.
You'll be blood and guts if I can't watch Real Hairdressers live. Was it the heavy breathing, you pervert?
Oh, it's just my painkillers. Sometimes they make me feel sick. Nothing pervy.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I say stuff I shouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. You said so before.
All right. Why don't you ask for some stronger ones, if it's bad?
No, I'll be off them soon. I can barely feel it now anyway.
Is that?
No.
It is.
Oh, my days, it is.
My girlfriend hates a mop top. So you got to fix it, because then, well, you sort out my hair, you sort out my life.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I am actually jealous of Dad Spencer.
Something natural, obviously, but funky. Oh, it's definitely funky.
You do realise you'll have to pay for that? I might have to rethink this girlfriend thing. You're stroppy as anything, and there's 0 perks.
Oh, there are perks.
And your mind is always in the gutter.
You've not been complaining.
Free tipple might be nice once in a while, and less of the back chat.
I didn't mean to snap.
So why did you then?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fine. We don't have to. Hey! I found you something before. This might cheer you up. I had a rummage in the loft. I knew I had it somewhere.
Is that a joke?
No, I just thought because of what you said
You'd
yesterday.
rub my nose in it?
No, of course not. I just thought you'd like it. My 13-year-old self loved this book.
Well, I don't reckon your 13-year-old self would have been friends with mine.
Oi, I wasn't posh.
Or pregnant. My English teacher gave me this book. She was the only one who didn't look down her nose at me. Before, anyway.
Before Debbie?
After, I didn't really go to school. I know you've heard about what I did instead.
Megan mentioned it once. But you've been brilliant with Tracy because you get it. So thank you. Can't be easy for you, though. The memories of it and that.
Past is the past. I don't think about it much.
Look, I know you said you don't want to, but if you do ever feel like talking...
You can stop that now and come here, please.
Are you okay?
I will be in a minute, yeah. Come here. Hello.
Hiya. What can I do you for?
What's Marcel like in real life?
No, that wasn't me.
All right. How do you know what we're on about, then?
I don't.
Hey, that Camille's a bit of all right, isn't she? One with all the tattoos.
Marcel, though, is he exactly the same? Please tell me that he is.
He is. Marcel's awful. He's probably the worst human you'll ever meet.
Hey, why did you, change it back?
Oh, lots of reasons.
Selfie?
Oh, no, probably best not. Bernice isn't very happy about me going elsewhere. For God's sake, don't say it's been on the TV, will you? I'm trying to keep this on the down low.
Not too late for that, buddy. You're already trending.
Sorry about the wait. I was flying solo till Daz turned up. And Bob has vetoed the wedding band, so I've put him to work to find a cheaper one.
It's all right. Brenda, I just thought I should let you know that... I know.
I think I've missed something.
About the credit card.
No, none the wiser.
I think it's time we talk properly. In private, don't you think?
Well, I'm not sure what there is to talk about.
I've got the house to myself for a couple of hours later. Do you want to pop by? I'd appreciate it.
You're crying.
What? I'm not. Ness.
What is it?
Nothing.
I can't help you if you
I don't
won't
need
talk
anybody's
to me.
help.
So that's normal, is it? Having a little cry while you're kissing me.
You weren't normal, you picked the wrong girl.
OK. This Phil stuff happened to Tracy, and I'm guessing you've been so good with her because something happened to you too. And this is why you're feeling like this now.
I better go before Marlon kicks off.
No, if it did, Charity, if it did, we can do something. Right? You can tell me anything, I swear, no judgment. We can talk to this D.I. Bales or whoever.
D.I. Bales?
Tracy told me about him. They're taking this stuff really seriously, even if it was ages ago.
Well, I'm not sure that would work. How are you supposed to report the man who raped you? To the man who raped you?
I'm so sorry.
Like I said, I don't think about it much.
Was it when he arrested you over the fire at Home Farm?
Just keep your sister away from him. All right?
What, that's it?
I'm done talking.
Look, Charity, please,
Get
you
off
can't just...
Oh, I was just about to ring you.
Oh, yeah, listen, I've decided. I'm just going to tell Dad straight. Misty's like a banshee, so he either keeps it down or in his trousers. That's her, isn't it?
Afraid so.
Hi, Misty.
Hi, Nicola. I offered to give her Pink a little freshen.
Of course you did, marvellous.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Used to it. Have to have rubber bones in my job. Old job. Some cows don't half give you a shove.
OK, I deserve that.
Actual cows.
I swear I didn't mean that to happen.
No, I know.
I told you I couldn't promise not to hurt you.
Didn't have to be quite so literal.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's not. It's not all right. OK, this is where you save yourself. This is where you swerve a load of trouble and call it quits.
You think you can just tell me something like that and I'll go?
Believe me, you should take the shortcut. Everybody does in the end, anyway.
You caught me off balance. I'll live. And you told me as much as you could, but it freaked you out, so we can leave it there until you're ready. And if you never are, then that's fine. Just please don't ever say you're OK when you're not.
I'm not OK. I'm sorry his face, and I just wanted to stove his head in.
Understandable.
And he's there boasting about working with vulnerable people. He preyed on vulnerable people. Girls who thought he was helping them, who trusted him. I trusted him. And then he crawls out of the woodwork 4 years ago and blackmails me. But I don't get my day in court like Tracy, do I? Because I was the one in the dock.
I'm devastated.
Oh, really? There's no need to be. We can pretend it never happened.
Not devastated you heard. That you didn't feel like you could talk to us about it at the time.
No offence, but that would have been gross.
Interesting.
Is it?
Definitely. I'm a psychosexual therapist.
Oh, wow. I've got a certificate in counselling.
Brilliant. Look, bottom line, I'd prefer it if you could keep yourselves to yourselves.
Not that you can talk. Jimmy parades around the village half the time in his birthday suit. Get up to all sorts.
No, we don't.
Since when?
Since we had a house full and he's been very stressed at work. We just need some time alone. It's not your fault.
Then you'll have it. Me and Rodney will take the kids out tonight. Give you two a safe, quiet space to relax and reconnect.
Did I mention how much I love Dad's new girlfriend?
Hi. Right. You know the thing that you didn't want people to know?
It's my other half, Daz.
Oh, you must be Misty. Hi.
Hi. Let me guess. Virgo.
I am a Virgo.
I can always tell I'm a Taurus. Something about the bull and the virgin. It's magnetic.
Yeah, she's a bit out there. You get used to her.
Yeah, anyway, this thing.
Yeah, it's been on. You know, the Marcel thing.
That you swore you weren't in.
Yeah, it turns out that I was. And I think I might have gone viral.
He was investigating the fire. Saw my name, couldn't stop himself. He got dirt on Pete. Fit him up for some girl's death he had nothing to do with. Told him he'd drop it all if he got evidence on me.
And he did it?
Him and Debbie tried.
Debbie? Why?
She thought I deserved it. I did some bad things to keep the plate spinning back then. Declan wanted to kill himself. His business was going under. I found him throwing petrol around like water. He went through with the fire, but not the suicide. The place was insured for millions. I thought if I helped him look innocent, it'd come up roses in the long run. Got that one monumentally wrong. Confessed in the end. Did my time. And Bale's got his revenge.
Revenge? What for?
For ruining his career.
How?
For daring to try and get help. When I was 14.
Is that when it happened? When you were 14?
After my dad kicked me out, yeah.
I think it's really important we're open with each other.
So you think I stole your credit card?
The police showed me the evidence. It's pretty obvious.
What evidence?
Well, you served me in the cafe right before the card went missing, and then you bought as much tat as you could off the internet and had it delivered there. £823 to be exact.
Well, I'm not the only person who works at the cafe.
But you do have a past history with theft. When under stress.
And you told the police that, did you?
No. I said it was a misunderstanding, and I've cancelled the fraud claim, and I said all the transactions were my own.
Why?
Because I've made an awful mistake. And I don't want to cause you any more hurt than I already have.
My dad was older. Strict. Cared what the neighbours thought. He was a drunk. And we lived in a tip. But he was proud. Can imagine how it went down when I told him I was pregnant. When I went into labour, left me at the hospital, took himself down the pub. Gave birth on my own. I can't imagine. And then we went to Pat's house. Old friend of the family. Didn't explain why till we got there. She took Debbie off me and that was it. I didn't argue. How could I? What use could I be to her? Pat was kind. And I held on to that. But everything was different. I had this bit missing. And it's sort of filled up with anger. At my dad. At Kane for not coming to get me. Couldn't stand it. Neither could Dad, so he told me to get out. So where did you go? Oh, I worked my way around the family. They all got sick of me. Pushed everyone too far. Had my 14th birthday in a hostel in Bradford. Then when I ran out of money for that, I was on the streets.
Was that how you got into it? Sex work?
Got in with some other girls doing it. And we looked out for each other. First time I got picked up for soliciting. Bales cautioned me.
thought he'd me a new coat. Made sure they gave me something to eat when they let me go. I actually used to hope it was him if a police car turned up, because I knew that he'd look after us.
He groomed you?
Found me one night. Off duty. Paid just to talk. Said he had this flat that I could stay in. That he'd put a roof over my head, I'd get back on my feet, I'd go back to school. And I was so desperate I didn't even ask him why. I was so young and stupid, I actually thought he wanted to help me. First night there, he raped me. He raped me. But I thought I was lucky. Because there was heating, food in the fridge and a telly. So I told myself it was all right. That it was worth it, and that I wasn't worth any better.
I can call the police and help them clear this all up.
There's no need.
Yeah, and come to think about it, I did order some things on the laptop, and I must have picked up your card and used it by mistake.
Brenda.
And as for hurting me, I haven't got the foggiest idea what you think it is you've done.
You told me Ashley was watching me. I knew what you meant.
Oh, of course, the anniversary. Grief can certainly play tricks on us.
Brenda, listen. I feel awful about all of it. I had to go to an AA meeting this morning. It's shaken me that much.
Well, if something's upsetting you, you should stop doing it.
I have. It's over for good.
Does Bob know?
He doesn't know about the card or that I've asked you over here. He thinks you're in the dark about everything.
Well, I can't see why that should change, can you?
Yeah, but, you know, we've got...
Well, that's that then.
Is it?
I'll let you get on, and see you at choir practice.
You could probably find a way to get you on this as well, you know.
No, never meet your heroes. Especially not the mean hairdresser variety. Should we watch today's episode again? I still can't get over Daz.
Do you know what? I'm starting to feel a bit rough. I think I'm gonna go and have a kip.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll leave you to it. Hey, hope it's not a bug or anything. Oh, my goodness! Ross, I am so sorry.
Can I take the mick out of you for that, or is that still your brain injury?
No, just clumsiness. Muckle you like.
Oh, here, use that.
Thank you.
Oh, it's not too... Hey? Didn't know you were a junkie like me.
Yes, I get headaches.
Hey, should we get a takeout?
I thought you said you weren't feeling well.
What? No?
No?
No, you said you wanted to watch today's hairdressers again. Remember?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good. I'll grab some menus.
Part of me thought he loved me. That he'd chosen me because I was special. And I was sure he'd change. He did. He stopped letting me out. Took my keys away. Got violent when I didn't do what he said.
Oh, God, Charity.
Looking back, I think he was out of his depth. He wasn't much more than a kid himself. Panicking about getting found out. He had to break me before I could pull him under. Only I wasn't so easy to break. Last time he hit me, something just clicked. No more. So I pretended to pass out. Lifted his keys when he was in the bog, and I drove his own police car to the station and told them he beat me up. How is he still on the force?
It turns out they don't take you that seriously when you're a police car stealing teenage prostitute.
Hi. You poorly?
Hey?
You're in your comfies before tea.
This isn't comfy, it's sexy.
Oh, right. For.
Say it like you mean it, why don't you?
Well, you do look a bit clammy.
Bernice gave me a facial. I'm glowing.
My mistake. What have you done with the kids?
Misty and Dad took them out. Misty's idea.
Well, she can screech all she likes if she's prepared to babysit.
Which means we finally got the place all to ourselves.
Great.
No rush, no pressure. Just us.
They did investigate. Nothing stuck. It was all hushed up. You got away with a suspension. Turned up on my patch drunk one day. Ranting about missing out on some promotion and his wife leaving him. I had a pimp by then. Barry. And he knocked 7 bells out of him and he never came back. Till after the fire.
You're incredible.
What?
Well, I knew you'd been through some stuff, but I had no idea how bad it was.
Plenty have had it way worse than me.
You're so strong.
Stop it.
Why?
Because it was what it was.
Abuse. You are allowed to be upset.
This is why I don't talk about it.
Well, maybe you needed to.
I will never be his victim.
No, you won't. Because you're amazing.
Not.
Charity, you can let go. It's all right. I've got you. It's okay, I've got you. I've got you.
Thank you.
So what do we do now?
Well, you've got Pearl to wrangle, and I am well overdue behind that bar.
I mean, about bails.
Nothing?
Oh, we can't.
We?
You.
I can do whatever I want.
He's dangerous. You said it yourself, he's still out there working with vulnerable women, day in, day out. People like Tracy. Charity, we have to do something.
What are you doing?
Just getting a drink, like you asked, and I got a splitting head. I'm taking a painkiller.
What that you got in the post? Jimmy, what is it? Oh, you're never taking something dodgy, are you, for your stress?
Not exactly for that, no.
Oh, could you grab that for me?
Yeah.
Is it Robert?
Yes.
Thanks. Ah, he's taking Aaron out. He wants to know if I can do Seb's bath time with Victoria.
Oh. Right, so it looked like I've got all this to myself then, eh?
I think you can manage. Hey, thank you for today. I'm starting to feel a bit more like myself.
Yeah, same here.
He's a cop. They look after each other.
They'll have to investigate properly this time.
There's no evidence.
Well, there'll be records. The flat was probably rented in his name, and you must have made a statement.
I got filed in the shredder.
But you don't know that.
I only told him he beat me up. So even if they find it, it's no good.
Well, getting him for assault sounds pretty good to me.
This isn't why I told you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Nobody cared then, and they won't now.
Rhoda got a conviction. So did Aaron.
Yeah? Look how they painted them in court. I won't stand a chance. And worse, he'd be gunning for me again. Last time it was a year in prison. I really can't see him holding back if I tried to get him for rape.
And he's won.
Haven't you heard a word I've said?
Tracy reported Phil and another girl came forward. Bales did all that to you. There must have been others.
I said, I'm not going there, and I mean it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can go now.
I'm not Charity.
Get out! Before I say something I regret.
What is it with you and flaunting yourself outside?
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Look, I know I'm hard work and miserable and demanding.
You're wonderful.
And if I were you, I probably wouldn't fancy me either.
I fancy you. I've always fancied you. You know I do. It's just...
What?
That's why it's so hard to disappoint you.
It's disappointing is thinking I'll leave you cold all of a sudden.
And that's why I bought the pills.
Online, without prescription. Really sensible. Probably made of rat poison and sawdust. And I won't ask how much they cost. I mean, why didn't you just tell me?
Because of this. Because I knew you'd be like this.
I've just put him down. He was shattered, bless him.
Oh, thanks for picking him up. Pleasure. You off out?
Choir practice.
You sure you're okay?
Want to walk me to the village holiday?
You've had a big day.
Yeah, well, so has Phil. And he should be in his cell by now, so I reckon that's worth singing about. Did you find Charity?
Yeah, she's fine. Just seen that copper brought stuff back for her. Was he all right?
D.I. Bales? Yeah, it was fab.
Yeah?
Yeah. Went out of his way to keep me updated. Took me for coffee to talk me through everything.
Is that part of his job?
What, victim support? Yeah. Charity want him done for police brutality or something, does she? Because he put her away?
No, nothing like that.
Well, what then?
He'll just never be her favourite person, that's all.
All right. Well, I'm late, so...
Okay, enjoy yourself.
See you in a bit.
Come on.
Me.
La la la.
So I've made it all about me.
You do have a tendency to...
Go off the deep end, you're sorry.
It's not you. I promise. I want you. All the time. Just like before. It's just... I can't.
Can't?
The lights are on, but no one's home.
And you're absolutely sure?
I've been pretty thorough. Nothing doing.
Then why haven't you been to the doctor?
Because... they might tell me something's really wrong.
Or they might help you fix it. Oh, come here, you stupid lump. We'll get you right, okay? We'll sort this together.
God grant me the serenity. To accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And wisdom to know the difference.
Hi there. Hi, I need to speak to someone about reporting a crime, but it's from years back. Happened around 1990, I think. Abuse. Sexual abuse and rape.
If you have been affected by issues raised in tonight's episode, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information. Coming up on ITV, Davina is back for a new series of life-affirming show, this time next year. That's on its way next.